Hi, I'm Jay, and it's a hard mulch life. So I want to talk a little bit about companion planting, something that I've only learned a little bit about. Like take this bed, for example. This bed has marigolds, it has garlic, it has tomatoes, obviously, and it had a little bit of lettuce, not in this bed, but in the other one. And one of the reasons why I did this is because the marigolds and the garlic keep away certain pests, and overall, the bed's done really well. But I started to notice something else. I had some things eating on one of my beds. But there was one bed that always remained untouched. For the most part, hardly any pests ate there at all. I started to wonder why. And then I had another bed that did the same thing. So I said, well, what's the common denominator between these two beds? And one of them had a bug screen on it, which kept a lot of things out. But for a long time, we kept that off, especially when we were getting a lot of water so that they could get a nice, good drink. But here's what I figured out. These are bell peppers who got a little too much sun today, but these are onions. And these guys are in both of those beds that I was talking about. So we got some spices here, and we got some peanut plants over here that are starting to grow pretty well. And over here, whoops, over here, a bunch more onions. Now, what we originally had in here was a bunch of sunflowers and a few other things, and those sunflowers never got touched by anything until we pulled them out of that bed and put them over here with the others. So here, they're not with anybody, and they're getting eaten up. Even though we put some stuff on it, we got a nice little pretty sunflower, but his leaves are getting munched on really nicely. But that onion was protected him the whole time. So do your research on companion planting. I even checked to make sure that onions aren't going to affect the flavor of certain things because I just made a big bed of strawberries. And I wanted to make sure the onions were not going to affect the strawberries. Now these guys are just growing and the onions are back here buried in the ground. So they should all kind of grow up together. The onions will probably be a little bit behind the strawberry beds, but that's okay. So do your research. Check and see what goes together. Because I made sure that the onion and the garlics would not affect the flavor of the strawberries. In fact, I'm told it enhances it. So that's fantastic. So check it, do your research over and over again. Don't just take one article to heart. Find several different versions and make sure that you're getting the right information. Have a great mulch life.